You ready for some beads?
I'm ready for some
I'm
beads.
kind of ready for it now. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you're a wimp.
I've been up since 3
What
a.m.
kind of traveler are you?
I've been up since 3 a.m. Like,
I gotta ask.
it's now 3:52.
Okay, welcome to Kazuri. My name is Alice.
Alice.
Welcome to Kazuri.
Hi, Miss Alice.
What did you say Giraffe Manor is?
That's Joyce.
They have the best pictures on Instagram.
Joyce is our tour guide.
Most of the workers here
Why?
we make all our products using clay. This clay comes from the central part of Kenya in a town called Nyeri, more than 200 kilometers from here. It is around Mount Kenya. If you have heard about Mount Kenya, we go all the way to that place. It is more than 200 kilometers from here. We go all the way to that place because the clay has the qualities we need in our production. Once the clay is brought here, we crush it into finer particles, mix it with water, silica and tar into this machine. It is called the filter press. This machine here and the small machine you see there over there do the same function. The machine squeezes out the water from the clay. In a small studio, the clay is sun-dried. But because we are a factory, we have to have machines to help us quicken the process. So this quickens the process. We get our clay very fast. When the clay, as you can see, water is dripping. It means that our clay is dry in there. Once the clay is dry enough, we shall separate the metal bars and then we take our clay now in solid form, like a slab. Then we come with our solid clay into this machine here, which we call the packing. As we put the solid clay inside here and we push it downward, the machine removes all the air bubbles from the clay. Our clay is now ready for use. Again, in a small studio, the clay is wet to remove the air bubbles. If you make items with clay which has air bubbles, they usually break. So this one also helps us to get quickly our clay by removing the air bubbles. Our clay is now ready for use. Once the clay is brought to the ladies here, they start by sizing. They use a mold like this one you see here. As you can see, the mold has different sizes of holes. This is for uniformity reasons, so that they get the same amount of clay for each bead. After sizing, they roll the clay into small balls. They size fast, get the same amount of clay for each bead, then they roll into small balls, and then they shape the bead by hand. After the day's work, the beads will be fired for the fast firing. this section, the men usually put a lump of clay at the center of the machine. And as it rotates, he shapes the item. Then we leave the item to dry for a day or two before he comes and trims to put this rim here. After making in the potter's wheel, usually it is flat. After a day or two, he comes and trims to put the rim. In case of a mark, he also puts the handle. Their items are then left to dry for a week or more, depending on the size of the item, before we fire the first fire. With the beads, they are fired every day. The beads have a smaller surface ratio compared to the pottery. That's why they dry quickly and they are fired every day. But with the pottery items, we have to leave them to dry slowly and evenly. Otherwise, they will crack. We also make our items using the molds. We pour liquid clay, which we call slip, into the mold. We leave it to dry for some hours. The slip will take the shape of the mold. Then we shall pour out the excess slip, we shall dismantle the mold, and then we shall take our shape. Like these ones you see here. And then they will finish by trimming using a knife. And then there's a lady here who sponges using water and a sponge. Then the items are left to dry for a week or more before we fire the first firing. The first firing, the beads are brought to the ladies here who glaze them into different colors and patterns. We have a worksheet which guides us on what to do. It has specific details on what is needed. Like this is the order number, the number of necklace and the length of necklace, the colors and the patterns to be glazed on the beads. This worksheet also helps us monitor our orders. And after we glaze our items, we usually put them on the wires and on the stamp to dry before we load them in the kiln. Otherwise, they stick together because of the glazing. Have a look. Now each will have 3 seconds. We use the pillars and wires. Usually, it is in this room where we do the quality control. The beads are checked bead by bead to ensure that every bead is of good quality and up to standard. And we thread our necklaces using a very strong fishing line. It does not break. And we make the final clamp. Our clamp is they have no alloy. We also thread bracelets using a very
Sorry. I need them. They're so pretty.
And sometimes, after we fire our items, they do not meet the quality check. Usually, they are brought back to the glazer to retouch again, then they go back to the kiln. It is also the same with beads. They are also taken back to the glazer there in the bead section to retouch again, then they go back to the kiln. When they come out, they will be perfect. And now, let's pass here as you watch the kiln, and then I'll explain outside here. There, our kilns are there where we load the pottery. And the pottery is fired to a temperature of 1,200 degrees centigrade.
Why would I be banished to a
It
bead
is then
factory
left
being
to cook
bad?
slowly
What did I do?
while the doors are closed of the kilns for 3 to 4 days. We cannot open immediately like the beads. The beads immediately the kiln is fired. We open it for it to start cooling. The kiln is
So many beads. Yes. That is. Coffee.
That's a coffee tree?
Yeah, it's a coffee.
Coffee tree.
These are the coffee berries. They are not yet ready.
Okay. Wow.
When they are ready, they appear red, close to brown. Yeah. They are Arabica type of coffee.
Or Arabica?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So do y'all grow them here to sell, or that's just a tree that's growing?
Remember, she had a coffee plantation.
Oh,
Did you listen to the synopsis?
oh, I forgot.
Karen was a coffee farmer.
Gosh. Terrible student.
After you've seen cat poop coffee, how can you be impressed? It's different coffee.
I don't know why we're impressed about a colonizer when we're colonizing and making a coffee plantation in Africa. That's what keeps getting me about this story.
Well, she did something with the people who were going to be put off the land.
Yeah.
But she's
She's a sympathetic colonizer. Okay. That's what keeps getting me about this story. I was like, is she black? No, male street players. She's white. Came over from England.
she did good.
Right.
And it's a famous movie.
Yep. Book first, turn into movie. You know, in America, we call Karen Blixen a slave owner.